Kev, a couple of good points on the road last week. How have you and the staff reflected on those, and in particular Saturday's draw, 2-2 draw at Rochdale?
Yeah, obviously you watch it back, and there's so much to be positive about with the way we come back from 2 down away from home when it looks like the game might get away from you. So delighted with that. The Aldershot one was one we dominated, and probably should have got the 3 points from. So different ones, but you go away from home and you get points. It's never that bad. So pleased with that, and pleased with the character shown by the players. And we've had a lot of games in a short space of time, and every manager says that, but we're in a different position in terms of what we've got squad wise, and we're asking the same players to keep going again and again. So to do that away from home after a long journey Saturday, and to pull the result back was brilliant, and a very good second half performance.
Yeah, of course. You mentioned in terms of trying to keep everybody fit, and you've got to juggle injuries as well. Tomorrow night will be our 3rd straight Tuesday night in a row. How are the lads looking?
Yeah, listen, there's obviously fatigue there. I think every club's going to say the same, but as I say, our position means that the changes we want to try or can make are difficult. Because you add injuries on top of that, which affect training and what you can do, because you've got to rest players as much as you can with knocks and stuff. So but listen, we've got to go again. The game's not going away. You've got to play the game, and we'll be ready. We're prepped today, and the lads, the unbelievable energy and the levels they can hit, and with the crowd behind them and a night game, I think we'll be ready to go again.
It's a solid foundation, two draws away from home to sort of build on. You want to try and build a bit of momentum, bringing that back to Roots Hall, where you look to sort of try and win every game, but certainly the ones at Roots Hall in front of your own fans. And like I say, it's a good base to hopefully try and build on tomorrow night. Yeah,
absolutely. And like I say, the away games that you want to win. If you can't, you pick up points, and we've done that. So it's important we come home and get a good performance again, and see where that takes us. So this will be difficult. We know that. Oxford are a team that want to play, and create chances, and going forward they're a danger. So we've got to be ready and on our game.
Of course, it's a big week for the club off the pitch, but are you just keeping everybody focused on matters on the pitch?
Yeah, absolutely. Like we said, all we can control is what happens on the grass, and that's our focus. And as you say, things go on that fingers crossed will come out of the other side, and we can look to a bright future.
In terms of the injured lads that you've got, and you've got Wes Vonguk, who hasn't played the last couple of games, Callum Powell as well, taking a knock, and Ralphie's been out for a little while now. How are they sort of faring?
Yeah, it's still, Wes he travelled with us to give him as long as possible, didn't quite make it. Ralphie's still a bit away, then that's dragged on a little bit, but hopefully that's all. Powell's obviously he's still out, and Colin's still out. So with what we've got, them injuries hurt us more than most teams, and it's not loads we can do about it. So listen, the sooner we get all our bodies back, the better. But we've got to be right with it.
And a word on Harry Cardwell. He's sort of getting the headlines at the minute. He's second highest top goal scorer in the league at the minute. That's fantastic, and for what he does for this team, he's a focal point, isn't he? He's so important.
He is. He leads the line ever so well, and he missed the pre-season last year, and sometimes when you do that, you're always playing catch up. This year he's had a stop-start, but he's been fit for the whole of it, and you can tell how he leads the line, and the work rate he gives the team. So that's what I said to him after the game. All that work rate, he gets his just rewards with the goals he's got now, and hopefully he can carry on that form.
Yeah, he's showing Southend fans now why you sort of brought him to the club, and why he's had interest from higher up as well.
Yeah, well, he's at a good club, and that's first and foremost. And the fans, love their centre forwards here, and he's becoming, one that they can really get on board with, and can be a hero for the club. Anyone that scores goals, I think if you look at the last few years, the top scorer, what it's been has been too low. And Cards, hopefully we can keep getting him good chances in the right areas, and he can certainly shows he can finish.
Is there any indication on how long Callum Powell will be out yet? Or
no, waiting for results of a scan, because there was a bit of swelling there and that. So the results will tell us more. Hopefully today we'll find out.
And sorry to have to ask, but this week have you been given any assurances or any conversations taking place?
No, listen, it's certainly if I knew, I wouldn't be saying too much. Anyway, but who knows? You know what I mean? What we can do is focus on what we can focus on. And as you say, it's a big week for the football club. And as I say, hopefully we come out the other side.